Hey guys, hello everyone, and we're live once again with our newly updated YouTube AMA session series. Today we have Guido Weinstein, Aurus Managing Director, and Andrew Kovalenko, Head of Project Relations for WhiteBIT. Willing to answer all of your questions, so welcome both. Let's give them a big hand and round of applause. So we
Nice to be
appreciate
here.
your
Thanks, Mike.
input. Yeah, and we appreciate your input and all that you do as a community, helping us grow, tuning into these type of events. We also offer a little reward for the best questions, which are chosen by Andrew and Guido. Our AMA will consist of two parts. So first, the questions coming from our Google form, and the second one, live question that you can drop in our Telegram channel during the AMA. Once again, Telegram channel. So to be eligible for any prizes for this AMA, please be sure that you have your WhiteBIT account set up so you can receive the prizes. So as I've already mentioned, we have the first block comes for our Google Forms, and we have 12 questions that we've handpicked. So if you hear yours, consider it the win. All right, so let's begin. So to start off, it's time for our first question of the day. Guido, this one is for you. What is so special about AVG compared to other projects? And can you give some reasons to choose AVG?
Yeah, of course. First of all, hi to everybody and greetings from our office in Amsterdam. To answer your question, Aurus was created to represent the traditional gold industry in this new digital age. So we offer tokenization as a service to allow gold providers, current traditional gold players, to tokenize their gold and sell it into our ecosystem. Considering this setup is totally different than other gold-backed tokens out there, considering they have a centralized approach, running their own books, etc. The AWG tokens are sold at a fraction above the gold price, and our processes are different from other tokens out there. The gold-backed tokens currently on the market have a quite centralized minting process, meaning the company itself at some point holds the gold, whether or not in a trust or whatever, that's the case. So by digitally replicating the traditional gold market, Aurus is the first project to create a self-sustaining ecosystem made up of gold providers, vaults, distributors, that work together to produce a semi-decentralized gold-backed token. Via the Aurus ecosystem, so producers, refiners, traders can tokenize their gold at multiple locations in the world of their choice and trade the underlying asset on several platforms and exchanges. Now, because there are multiple locations, providers and traders get the best price they can obtain. So you are not limited to one location or one price provider. This gives the highest form of liquidity and security.
And I'm back. Thank you, Guido. And your turn, Andrew.
Yep.
BitMEX has announced their verification program until 2021. What are your plans regarding KYC policies? How does WhiteBIT address the caution with which people treat KYC verification?
Good question. So yes, we have been for the last over a year of our existence, we have been compliant with the current EU regulations that require exchanges to conduct KYC verification for their users. And indeed, not all users are very excited about this idea. We have been conducting marketing analysis for quite a long time to take a look at what users really require in terms of their safety and security on an exchange, what their concerns are and what their requests are. So this is a pretty good question in terms of the timing, because we have recently made a decision to introduce some changes into our KYC verification system. So starting probably next week, we will be allowing users to deposit cryptocurrency on WhiteBIT freely and withdraw up to 2 BTC per day without KYC. So this will not, of course, include fiat currencies. that are available on WhiteBIT, because working with fiat will still require your KYC, and you will still have to pass KYC if you want to withdraw more than 2 BTC per day. So this is like, we are very excited about this upcoming news, and we have been working tirelessly to check that anything that we do in this regard is still in line with all the current laws and regulations, and let me assure you that it is. So we are like still on our main mission of being an exchange that is transparent, clear, and that complies with all the regulations. But yes, so there are some choices that we have to make in order to make our users happy, and this one was a major one. So stay tuned. We already made a coming soon announcement that this change is about to happen, and you probably should expect the full-on release on maybe Wednesday next week. We'll be announcing it separately.
For sure, yes. Stay tuned for that. So great, thank you, Andrew.
Quite important, by the way, Mike, also for us as a company, of course. That's why we have worked together with WhiteBIT, because regulation, definitely as a company, we passed the FCA, and choosing a partner which is compliant with current MLD5 rulings does their job right in AML KYC is super important.
Yeah, you mentioned AML, yeah. So I said that we will be allowing withdrawals of up to 2 BTC without KYC, but all the transactions will still be, of course, checked via our AML system that we use. Gotta stay compliant.
Yeah, and on this note, Guido, this third question is for you. How will you accomplish your mission, make gold as easy as money? And how does Aurus transparency works?
Well, we have quite a clear roadmap ahead and strategy laid out with multiple partners we have. We recently launched our payment cards, or our cards. It's a wallet card, it's a hard cold wallet, which can be used also to transact. And we integrated with quite a large player, which allows the card to be used at 200,000 plus terminals worldwide. With regards to transparency, our main partner is Brinks. That's a listed company, one of the biggest in the world, for vaulting operations. And they are reported and audited on a regular basis. And they are at multiple locations. So we have gold vaulted in London, in Zurich, Singapore, and other reports are available, same as the custody reports.
Okay. Thank you, Guido. Now for our next question, Andrew, here's a good one for you, mate. So obviously DeFi is a trending thing right now. So do you have any plans to join this wave?
We do. So yeah, a part of being a major exchange and a big market player is, of course, like not only offering to your users like all the necessary basic instruments and tools that you need in an exchange, but also following like everything that is happening in the crypto space, all the new trends, all the new hypes, and not only following them, but also checking whether they are like worth integrating, let's say. And obviously, DeFi has been like the headlines of all the major news, and everything that has happened lately has been in one way or another connected with DeFi. So we obviously cannot pass on this. And on Monday, right, on the 14th of September, we will be announcing a listing of 11 DeFi tokens at the same time. So it will be like a package offer. So and we actually have a small quiz on our Twitter. So everybody who can guess which tokens will be listed exactly, if you guess like more than 6 of those, you will have a chance to be randomly selected to receive a small, let's say, portfolio of these tokens. Yeah, so some amount of tokens for each guessed one. So and one important thing that I should mention is that those tokens will all be available in pairs with Tether, but most importantly, Russian ruble. Yeah, so because as we are an exchange that mostly has a major presence in these CIS and Russian markets, we will be, of course, offering our users this opportunity to experience DeFi with their native currency, which is ruble. And towards the end of the month, we will also offer Ukrainian hryvnia. So this is quite a unique offer. I don't believe that any other exchange or any other place that has DeFi is offering like fiat pairings of this local magnitude, like ruble and hryvnia.
Okay. Thanks, Andrew. Guido, your turn. Do Aurus have full backing from local government, and what is the purpose of AWX token while Aurus already have a good gold-backed token, AWG?
Well, as far as I know, the Aurus ecosystem is the only ecosystem with the gold-backed token that actually has the passing of a reliable, internationally recognized financial regulator, the FCA in England. It's not our company nor a trust that we run. No, it's our ecosystem that's actually passed this regulation. If we talk about the AWX token, to allow the self-sustaining ecosystem to exist, we have circulated the second token, a hybrid utility token called Aurus Coin. This has a limited supply of 30 million units, and it derives all the transactional fees generated from the Aurus gold-backed token, but not only that, also from all the future products, inclusive the POSs, the other tokens that will be listed, etc. So AWX gives investors the opportunity to buy into the future of Aurus and its technology. So when the people around the world start trading our tokens, but also start using our cards, etc., it generates fees. And these are proportionally distributed across all AWX holders and paid in AWG, the gold-backed token. So 70% goes to these AWX holders, 30% of these generated fees go to the ecosystem participants. So gold providers, 15%, vaults, 15%. And this makes sure that for the first time, market participants in the gold industry can generate a passive income stream on the bullion they sell and vault. Aurus Coin, by the way, will start trading and be listed in like 3 weeks' time on the 1st of October 2020 and at WhiteBIT.
Right, you spoiled the announcement.
Take
No
notes.
surprise now.
Make notes.
Where's the
I
bleep?
love the way it sounds. I love the way it sounds, passive income.
Yeah.
Okay, next question, Andrew. Margin trading now has only BTC on WhiteBIT, now has only BTC and USDT pairs and only 5x leverage. Is it going to stay that way?
No. So obviously, margin trading is you can call it a big separate product on our exchange, yeah. And we have probably spent over half a year developing it and getting everything ready. But obviously, you cannot release if we were to release it as a ready-made product that already has all the imaginable kinds of leverage and all the trading pairs that you can ever wish, yeah, it would take us years to prepare, yeah. So we have launched it as is right now with an X5 leverage and with the BTC USDT pair, but of course it's constantly in development, and by the end of September we will release first. There will be limit orders on margin trading. Second, the number of kinds of leverages will be expanded to also X3 and X10. And regarding trading pairs, we will add, apart from BTC USDT, we will also add Ethereum USDT, Litecoin USDT, and I believe that's it. Yeah, so those are the new pairs that are coming. By the end of September, probably even before AWX is listed. Sorry?
You freeze the bit, mate. You freeze the bit, mate. So it's all good now.
Oh, should I repeat something?
Yeah, you probably just repeat the last sentence.
Yeah, I just said that it's coming as early as towards the end of September and probably even before AWX is listed.
Yeah, we have a
We have
bunch
enough
of
time.
Yeah. So I want to make just a small break, and I want to remind everyone that we'll drop 350 words of AWG as a reward for the best questions. And for the newcomers, you can either ask your questions in advance via the Google form, or you can drop them right now in our Telegram chat, and we'll ask them during the second part of this AMA. So back to our Q&As. Guido, where do you see AWG actually being used by the community in solving real-world problems?
We see I understand what you're saying. We actually did quite extensive research in the past 18 months on specific regions, and we see a very strong case for affordable, frictionless gold accumulation, and of course, with the tools we provide as a backup reserve currency with a store of value for the normal man.
Mm-hmm.
Can I just add a little question from myself?
Yeah, of course.
Like obviously, if you want to buy real gold, physical gold, you have to like you can't just buy it off the shelf in some shop. There are some regulations and verifications that needs to be done. So how is it with the AWG? Do you need to? Is there an internal KYC that you require to perform for users to purchase it, or what is the other way?
Well, of course, we don't sell AWG ourselves because the gold is provided by the likes of Direct Bullion in London. We have a liquidity line with StoneX. They provide liquidity towards the ecosystem. Once it lands at one of our partners or exchanges, the due diligence will be done, like, for instance, WhiteBIT. We have internal system checks in place that we know WhiteBIT is compliant. Then we regularly have a compliance officer in-house from our law firm who also checks our partners if they're still compliant with what they're doing. So do we have internal checks? Of course, on our business partners. Do we have on-chain analysis also in place? So yeah, it's much broader actually than than at a gold broker where you buy, for instance, a Brand coin or a gold bar.
That sounds secure.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. So Andrew, your turn. The question is, do you plan releasing an exchange token similar to BNB and Binance?
So we actually are discussing this like right now, basically in these weeks. So we like the WhiteBIT exchange token has been in plans like ever since WhiteBIT has existed. What we just need to nail down several important features, because we don't want to launch it as a token that just is there, and buy it and that's it. We just want to find some way to integrate it deeply into everything that WhiteBIT offers as an exchange, and maybe also add to it certain features of what is currently popular in crypto and what the market demands. So we are now looking into possibilities of maybe integrating some DeFi features into the token, but I cannot say that it is like final right now. So I am certain that you will be hearing more about our exchange token by the end of the year. Probably that's all I should say for now.
Utility first. That's what I want to add.
Sorry? Yeah.
Utility first. That's the thing. No pumping them. Widow, how did you get the idea of tokenizing gold and to create a gold-backed digital currency? And why did you choose Ethereum blockchain for that? Is there any plans to create another digital asset, maybe based on another blockchain?
The team and also the board of Aurus, myself included, have a very big, long background in the gold and commodity industry. Myself for 14 years, also being involved in a lot of technical developments with the companies I worked for previously. The idea came also from our CTO partner and a partner of his, who have a long track record in software engineering and GLT. And had built several projects on this. So we combined our forces and made this first idea possible in 2017 already, where we started in 2018 with the first developments. And our main thing was never go pass by a regulator. So first thing we did talk to a big financial regulator, in our case in the United Kingdom. Talk with them what is possible, how can we be compliant, instead of launching a project that in the end will not be compliant and then fail. So that was the major step that we take. Why did we choose Ethereum? Definitely our CTO has the most experience with the smart contracts built on this network. Are we exploring other blockchains? Always, of course.
Okay. We have a bunch of questions in a row right now for you, Guido. So the next one, I know you're trying to expand to proof of stake. And what's the approach here in order to become requested, used by merchants? Should we expect a huge promotion campaign?
Yeah, well, we have quite a big partner lined up over here. And our terminals are now being fabricated in Hong Kong and be shipped at the end of the month. They will be distributed through our partner network that we have in London. We have the biggest network over there, it's the place of our headquarters also, and our biggest partners. There will be a big campaign, again, with strategic partners that we have aligned over there. So you betcha.
Okay. Sounds like you guys have a lot in your pipeline. So
Right.
Next question. Guido, what are your top priorities right now and your next steps in the nearest future? So somebody had to ask this.
Okay. Well, we are currently scaling quite rapidly. We had a big 2-month development sprint in our other office where our development team was building new technology. We recently launched our app that is now in the App Store for approval, so that will be online in the next couple of days. We are lining up quite some new international partners from within the gold industries, because our system is dedicated. We use all these partners from the traditional gold space to also help us scale. Same with the mining industry, and they will be connected in the next couple of weeks and months. If you're interested in following these developments, I would say connect to our LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, or Telegram group, or write an email to our company.
Okay. And yeah, that's
Probably
the last
link
question.
to your social media in the description of the video, yeah? So people know how to get in touch.
Yeah.
Probably Google will send that to our Telegram chat as well. Yeah, we're almost done with the first part. So the last question coming from the Google Forums. Guido, what will your company do to compete with DeFi markets?
Well, the question should be the other way around, actually. What will competitors do against the decentralized approach of Aurus?
Probably.
Yeah.
Okay. So that completes our Google Form Q&A section. If your question was submitted, you will receive an email with your WhiteBIT code within the next 48 hours. The final round of this IMA is about to get started, so let's get going. And don't hesitate and drop your questions to Andrew and Guido in our Telegram chat. So let me just switch a bit. Okay, Guido, are you? Yeah, somebody actually asked that. Somebody asked, are you going to integrate proof of stake coins? No, my bad. So Guido, will AWX will be listed on WhiteBIT? So actually, you answered that, right? It's
October 1st, right?
Yep. Yeah, see. Okay, so Andrew, let's just switch to you, mate. The person is asking, are we going to integrate proof of stake coins on our smart staking plans on WhiteBIT?
Yeah, so as you probably know, I have probably mentioned this a couple of times before. Our smart staking currently does not work as a proof of stake kind of staking. Yeah, it's right now a marketing tool that just rewards users for holding a certain asset on their WhiteBIT balance for a certain period of time. Yeah, and the rewards are provided from just a pool of interest. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Andrew?
Integrating the real staking into our feature. So currently, I believe we have been looking into integrating EOS. So EOS is going to be listed on WhiteBIT rather soon, maybe in September. So it already offers a pretty complex and interesting way of staking rewards. Yeah. Probably like the discussion is still ongoing, but it is in the plans definitely. Yeah, to allow proof of stake coins to also leverage their like feature of allowing users to benefit from them in our smart stake.
Okay. And second question in a row, Andrew, because this one is good actually. So does WhiteBIT plan on creating a system working as an insurance fund in case of a hack that happens to the exchange?
Could you repeat that, please?
Does WhiteBIT plan on creating a system working as an insurance fund in case of a hack that can happen to the exchange?
Yeah, so I would say that such a system is already in place with our cold wallet system. Yeah, so the over 95, I believe, % of all the assets on WhiteBIT are stored on cold storages rather than hot ones. Yeah, so and exactly this is the measure that is required to prevent any significant loss of funds in a case of a hacking attack. Yeah, so it works like if there is an amount deposited to WhiteBIT, the majority of it is transferred to a cold wallet. Some amount is left on the hot wallet in order to like perform quick withdrawals and transfers for the users, because obviously cold storages offer big security, but that comes at the cost of speed. Yeah, so that is why we are definitely utilizing hot wallets to make this speed possible, but the amount on the hot wallets is really small. Yeah, so if anything, God forbid, happens in terms of a hacking attack, they will not have access to any significant amount of funds.
So we have not only smart staking, but smart storage.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, okay. So Guido, a couple of questions for you. So the first one, if I have one AWC, can I claim it for 1 gram of gold? Is it possible to receive this gold in any country, or do you have certain restrictions? Or is this 1 gram gold backing only symbolic?
Yeah. No, everything is redeemable. First of all, we have a network of partners where you can swap your AWG for real gold. And it depends, of course, on the partner if they will deliver it to your country. For instance, our gold traders right now, it can be possible that they are located, for instance, in Germany or London, and they don't ship to, for instance, India. But a local player will probably ship it there. So probably based on your location, we can direct you to the best player where you can trace or swap your AWG for real physical gold.
Mm-hmm. So you basically just come and say that I have like 10 AWG. Can I get my gold? That's it? That's amazing.
Yeah.
Guido?
Yeah.
You're off.
Oh, yeah.
And you're back. Okay. Andrew.
Yeah, little glitch.
Yeah. Right. We have this question that we get every other AMA. So can you share some of the plans of WhiteBIT Exchange, some of the upcoming plans?
Yes. So as I mentioned before, so probably the 3 major releases that are coming this month, as I said, changes to KYC system coming this Wednesday, 11 DeFi tokens listed coming this Monday, new margin trading pairs and kinds of leverage coming by the end of September. And then the work is ongoing on such thing as exchange token, futures platform, derivatives, integrations with other major wallets and other like software. That is like we are, as I said, we're in constant analysis, and as you know, crypto market is changing sometimes even faster than you can react to it. Yeah, so we are doing our best to adjust ourselves to what is happening currently. So sometimes we get an idea and we start working on it, but a couple of weeks passes and this idea is just no longer it just no longer has any use for it. Yeah, so we are constantly rearranging our plans and working towards delivering the best solutions in the shortest time possible.
All right. And the last question, just to put a good ending mark. So Guido, how did you first get in touch with WhiteBIT?
Via a friend of a friend. We were in touch with Artem, and he's well known to you guys. And he's helped us a lot in developing and answering questions for us. And it made for us the best approach, because also the license that WhiteBIT has, we are under constant. We have to apply. Comply with regulation, also with the FCA. WhiteBIT is really a step ahead than other players in that part, and it was a very good partner for us to partner with.
Yeah, so Artem is our chief strategy officer, and yeah, so whatever you say, word of mouth is still like big in this market as well, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Everybody knows everybody in this industry.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Mike, can I ask a question to the community?
Yeah, sure.
Well, I'm very curious. Maybe they can answer it on your Telegram also. What do you expect from AWG right now on WhiteBIT? What trading pairs would you like to see, for instance, with their upcoming AWX? Say similar. What do you want us to do? What do you like? I think a staking campaign can be nice for AWX. Please let us know how you want to be involved, and tell us what's that you want for the tokens to be done on WhiteBIT. And I can show you a little bit otherwise. This is our card, by the way. Wait. Yeah. And here's the card that can be ordered. And if you order it, you have an invite and earn. If you refer a friend, you get 10 euros in AWG, and also you yourself get 10 euros in AWG. And as you can see, it's quite a nicely developed little card.
Cool looking card. I want one.
I will send you one, Mike. No worries.
Then you count me in as well.
2 for you guys.
1 for Andrew. Yeah. 2 for us. So, thank you.
Probably we should like make a poll on our Twitter or Telegram, asking, or not a poll, or just a ask this question, So because obviously this is a great way of getting user feedback, and we are interested to providing like that the coins and tokens that are listed on WhiteBIT are offered like what the community wants, not just everything that we have, but what is currently required. So
exactly.
That's great.
Yeah, guys, you heard Guido, so drop your answers in Telegram, or we're gonna make another poll in Twitter. So just stay tuned. Be sure.
Oh, something.
Hey, Andrew, how are you doing? Private conversation.
Yeah. So we will probably what we need to do is to. Oh, there's Mike.
Yes, something happened.
He fell off his chair.
Yeah, gave us some private time with Guido. Okay.
Okay. Well, we can wait.
So
for
we will make a poll. We will make a poll on our social media, or just ask this question. Yeah, we will also probably the best way would be to include all the ways to contact you guys, your social media, your email, whatever is the way of getting in touch with you. So for all feedback and for all questions, you can just connect. And same goes for WhiteBIT, of course. We value your feedback. And
of course,
back to Mike.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and transparency is important there, and
Right,
I would
right.
encourage people to mail us at team@Aurus. You can email me individually also if you have a great idea or want to be involved in some case. That's no problem at all.
All right, and thank you, Andrew, thank you, Guido. It was a good time. Much thanks for taking the time, to you guys, the community, for taking time out of your day and learning about WhiteBIT and Aurus. So hope everyone enjoyed the same, mate. Be sure to check your email if you heard your question, and see you next time, guys. Take care.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
It was a pleasure.
Bye.
It was a pleasure.